Are ye brave young knights to hear this famous story?
Adventures of the square table and of dragon glory.
Camelot in the cause of King of Fire, we must confess we do our best to hide the queen's fair tire. We're dragons and we're proud to say we fight for honor and we don't get paid. When our damsels in distress, you can bet we're at our best. Blazing dragons, we will save the day. We swear to uphold the code of the square table. We're straight and true and good and kind, and we're very good at knitting.
That doesn't rhyme. That's okay.
We're gonna sing it anyway. We're dragons and we're proud to say life is good under King Allfire's reign. Lend them our duty calls, dragons one and all. Blazing dragons, we will save the day.
There once was a king named Allfire, whose code of conduct was dire. His knights would complain, but their efforts were in vain, for they were trapped in a proverbial quagmire.
Air tax! Anyone breathing pays air tax!
Uh-oh, Count Geoffrey's evil knights.
Dum, da-dum.
Anyone breathing in there? Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Skank!
Now all I got left are my fleas.
Fleas are good.
I had to open my big mouth.
Air tax!
What will the dreaded Count Geoffrey think of next to victimize his serfs?
Halt, you villainous rogues! I, Sir Loungelot,
And the Knights of the Square Table!
do hereby command you to stand away from your ill-gotten booty. In other words,
Give the stuff back or pay the price.
Bits of paper!
even bittier bits of paper. Right then, let's dispatch these fools.
Halt!
Huh?
According to King Allfire's Code of Chivalry, Section 37, Paragraph 3, a dragon knight must always stop to pick up litter.
Let me see that. Blast! I didn't mean blast the book. Well, I did mean that, but never mind.
Your squire's right, Loungelot. We've sworn to uphold the king's code. We have no choice.
We're getting away! Make sure you don't miss any. Their villainy knows no bounds. A dragon knight will always tip his scales to a lady.
Shouldn't that be hat, King Allfire, or helmet? A knight must always tip his helmet to a lady.
Ah, but therein lies the cleverness of it, Chancellor. Any knight can tip their helmet, only dragon knights can tip their scales. Sounds like Queen Riddle's caught a peek at Sir Blazer's Newcastle colour scheme. Don't you think it's a bit bright?
Oh, poot, Mumsy, you don't like it.
I like the colour. It's just that maybe it could be a little more neutral, like Switzerland.
Well, I suppose I could mix another colour. Less tangerine and more ecru.
That would be nice, dear.
Collect unfair taxes? Check. Torch the peasants' crops? Check. Enslave slaves to carry out all manner of despicable duties according to the dictum of the dread Count Geoffrey's black little heart?
Check.
That's a pretty good day of weak and poor oppression, I would say.
Is that right? Well, if you think you're going to make them carry out all manner of despicable duties according to the dictum of that dread Count Geoffrey's black little heart,
You've got another think coming.
After them! Oh, save me!
Huzzah! A damsel in distress?
She looks more like a hag in a dress, sir, than a damsel in distress, sir.
She'll have to wait. We have some cads to corral, some rogues to round up, some knaves to...
But according to King Allfire's code, a dragon knight must never dismiss a damsel in distress.
Let me see that. Blast! Darn this code. Flickers right again.
Hey, what does the code say about us enslaved serfs?
To be brutally honest, not much. You could always drop a note into King Allfire's Code of Chivalry suggestion box.
Right. Maybe I'll run over on my coffee break between despicable cuties.
And there's only one thing worse than a victorious villain.
An ungrateful damsel, sir.
I know it's not always easy to follow the rules, but it's our job to set the example.
Sample? Did somebody want to see samples? I have tapestries and... I'll come back.
The only example we're setting is that Sir Geoffrey can play us like trained monkeys.
That's why I picked you as my loyal knights. Each of you has the courage and the cunning to stop him without breaking the rules.
They just don't realize the king is right. Someday I'll show them you can follow the rules and enforce them.
I'm sure you will.
Huh? Oh, Flame! Hello. I...
Still dreaming of the day when you'll be Sir Flicker.
Yes. Someday.
And then...
Well, then have you seen my latest invention? Come on! What do you think, Flame? I call it the paint sprayer.
The paint sprayer?
Yes. A device I've fashioned for the village monk.
What does it do, Flicker?
I'm not sure yet. But you could say I'm praying it's the invention that earns my knighthood.
And if it is?
I have to go. Sir Lancelot calls.
Someday.
The new step works fine!
Oh!
Now all I need is some light. Some dry. A roof! And a few extra tall serfs to hold it up! Well, how did we do?
Worked like a charm, O Dread Count Geoffrey.
Every time those dragon knights showed up, we took the reverse on one of their stupid rules and walked away! That's it?
Believe me, we got everything.
Well, it's not enough! And if I can't take it from the serfs, I'll take it from the dragons! I have a plan! But what about your other evil plan? Other evil plan?
Yeah, the one Merle's working on.
Oh, I forgot about that evil plan. Oh, I can't keep track of all my plans. I'm so devious. Besides, as oppressor par excellence of the poor and weak, I can have all the plans I want. Oh!
Biff.
Marcia.
Oh, Biff. We can never tell Jessica.
But what you two don't know is she's on her way over there right now.
Burrow! How's my planning coming?
Go away! I'm watching my soap operas!
Biff, it's Jessica. She's...
Great! Now I'll never get it back in time to see what happens.
I want to know how my big night's coming.
You got a hot date and you want me to tell you how it's gonna go?
I mean the super knight you were conjuring up for me. A huge, powerful, unbeatable champion that's gonna crush those foul-breathed Camelottians to dragon paste.
Oh, that one. Well, he's huge and powerful, all right. Only there's one slight problem. How are we fixed for carrots?
Carrots? My champion is a bunny? You incompetent old crone!
Relax! No one's gonna know the difference as long as you keep a helmet on him.
I have a better plan. And that plan is to combine Plan A with Plan B and Plan C, which will ensure my victory over the dragons. Now, to find my evil spy.
Be with us tomorrow for another episode of As the Cauldron Turns.
Ta-da! You really should see some of Flicker's inventions, Daddy. I think he would make a wonderful knight.
Yes, I'll have to keep an eye on the boy. If I could only see past these colors. Blaze has painted the throne room. He has no concept of bright.
Something in the suggestion box.
Oh, read it to me, Chancellor.
A dragon knight will never harm a hair on a bunny's head.
Seems innocent enough. Certainly, even the knights can't object to this new rule, Chancellor.
I hate this job.
And then I tried the ecru, but it was a little too dull. But this seashell pink is just perfect, don't you think?
To be honest, Blaze, I like military drab. Blaze?
Huzzah! Message for King Allfire!
Oops. From the dread Count Geoffrey de blah blah blah.
Must be important. He's challenging us to a duel. His champion against mine. Winner take all.
All? Isn't an awl a shoemaker's tool?
Aye, an elongated instrument for making holes.
What would he want with that, sir?
I think the all he's referring to is Camelot versus Castle Threadbare.
What? Have you lost your senses? Risk Camelot against that flea-bitten roach motel?
I'm afraid there's no choice, my dear. The code of chivalry is quite clear. A dragon knight must accept all challenges.
You and that ridiculous code. Very well, then. Who's our champion? Lounge-a-lot! He will battle Geoffrey's champion.
Battle? Love to. But I have this cold. My fire is almost out, and... feeling better already. By the way, who is Sir Geoffrey sending as his champion?
Sir Hare.
Sir Hare? Hare what? Hare old? Hare re? Hare ratio?
No, just Hare.
As my squire, Flicker, you're supposed to see to my needs. And what I need is a way, any way, to keep from getting killed by this Sir Hare.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
We'll know that when you return from Castle Threadbare. Know what you're supposed to do?
Sneak in, find out all I can about Sir Hare.
Right. Weaknesses, old wounds, impediments, anything that will allow me a few cheap shots.
My peasants of unusual size disguise should do the trick.
Sir Hare's eating us out of house and castle.
Carrots? What kind of champion knight eats carrots?
Freeze! Don't make a move.
So, what have we here, evil knights numbers 1, 2, and 3?
Looks like a peasant of unusual size.
Very good, number 3. Indeed he does. You know what to do with him. I can't wait to see Allfire's face when he discovers Sir Hare is a bunny.
Sir Hare is a bunny? Excuse me, would you hold this for a moment?
And stop feeding him. A hungry bunny is a mean bunny.
Hey!
After him, you fools! Not! You! After him!
Easy, I'm on a lunch break.
I want a stair, I want a roof, I want camel hide!
Uh-oh, break's over.
A hare? This is going to be easier than I thought. Aha! Parry! Thrust!
It just doesn't add up. It must be a trick.
Ha! The only trick will be when I pull that bunny out of a hat. Ha! Oh! Ha! By this time tomorrow we'll be feasting on bunny stew. Parry! Thrust! Parry! Dodge! And don't mention this to anyone, Flicker. I'd like to keep it a surprise. Ah, what a great day for a hare hunt. Mace, I've decided I'm not going to finish him off too quickly, Flicker. Axe, I'll toy with him first, give everyone a good show. Lance?
I'm not sure that's such a good idea. This could still be a trick.
Nonsense.
Even so, perhaps it might be better to finish him off fast.
Why take the chance, eh, Flicker?
I hope Sir Loungelot's not out of practice, seeing as how his last big battle was with Stepmother Griddle's hangnail.
It's not him I'm worried about, Flame. I still suspect that Hare has some sort of trick up its fuzzy sleeve.
A hare?
Yes. Believe it or not, Sir Hare is actually a hare. A bunny.
Oh, no! Daddy has a new rule that a dragon knight cannot harm a single hair on a bunny's head. That means...
Sir Loungelot is doomed!
And so is Camelot!
Huzzah! I say! Peanuts! Popcorn!
Bits of meat byproducts in a biodegradable casing.
Popcorn!
Thank you one and all for this opportunity to champion our cause of truth, justice, and the medieval way.
Sir Loungelot!
Go away, Flicker, you're ruining my entrance. To Queen Griddle I pledge the rogue's fluffy fluffy plume. Sir Hare has arrived. Flicker!
I knew it was a trick!
Give that bunny the trunk and he could take Hannibal over the Alps. What say ye, Loungelot? Still up to the challenge? Good chef! Then let the battle begin! By the way, Loungelot, you did read the memo I sent regarding the new bunny rule?
Bunny rule?
A dragon knight will never harm a hair on a bunny's head.
Well then, I won't have to hurt an innocent bunny after all.
Regardless, a challenge has been issued. According to the rules,
a dragon knight will accept all challenges.
What? But how am I supposed to fight that hare if I can't harm a hair on his head?
Remember, you are a knight of the square table. Those who choose the side of truth and goodness will always find a way. Just do your best. I'm sure you'll do fine. But don't hurt the bunny.
Now remember, the sooner you finish thumping the big stupid dragon knight, the sooner you get all these nice juicy carrots.
I've told you that stupid code of yours will be our undoing.
But, my dear, surely you can see that without moral standards... Everyone would be like Count Geoffrey and his men, without decency or compassion.
And the big bunny lands another one. Things are looking pretty bad. Flicker, you were talking to the champ before the match. What was his strategy for today's fight?
Try not to get killed.
And what a brilliant strategy that was. Too bad it's not working.
Victory is upon me! Camelot will soon be mine.
Oh, Flicker, he can't take much more of this. We must do something.
But the rules!
Like Daddy says, those on the side of good always find a way.
He's right, Flame. I'll find something. My paint sprayer, of course!
Wonderful! supposed to pop it? My plans are working perfectly. See? Hunger turns even friendly bunnies into ravenous monsters. We better have the carrots ready. All right, Sir Hare, finish him off!
It's raining orange, boss!
Do me a favor and finish me, please.
Uh-oh. Time for Plan D.
Sir Lancelot, are you alive or dead?
Jury is still out on that one.
3 cheers for Lancelot! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Well, yes, I can see where it might have looked like he was winning, but it was all part of my plan.
You know, Flicker, if Daddy knew it was really you that saved the day...
According to the Code of Chivalry, a Dragon Knight will accept a job well done as reward enough. Someday I'll be Sir Flicker, Knight of the Square Table.
And then?
I think Sir Lancelot is calling.
If you think that cheating is cool, like Geoffrey, you're playing the fool. 'Cause we all know it's true that good things do accrue to those who play by the rules.